Good morning, good morning, people. What is good? This is your boy KP, aka Futuristic Vinyl. In the streets, they call me House. And this is the InDaHouse Morning Show. Listen, the place where we come to relax, to talk, to give our opinions, to be non judgmental. Like, this is the spot. I start your day off, try to at least get you going, try to make sure you're motivated, all of that good stuff. But come on in the house. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you're driving to work, trying to wake up with your first cup of coffee, or sitting at work pretending to look busy, or trying to determine whether you're going to be a no-call, no-show today. We appreciate you showing up with it. I appreciate it. Showing up with me, being here. We do roll call. Can't let people come into the house. It's very disrespectful to come to somebody's house and not say good morning. Let me know where you're from. You feel what I'm saying in the comments, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Let me know where you from. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know where you from. And we just go from there. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. It's Monday. It is Monday. Monday. I guess we have to deem Monday motivational Monday. I'm going to assume, because you really got to be motivated. You really got to be motivated to really you feel what I'm saying? Like you really got to be motivated to get up on Mondays. You really do. You really got to be motivated, because what ends up happening, right, is that your alarm goes off, and I don't know about you, but I'm a snoozer. I snooze, and I think I got my snooze set for like 8 minutes or something like that. But I snooze and I snooze and I snooze, and sometimes I end up being late because I'm too busy snoozing. What does it mean to snooze? What's the definition of snooze? Let's look that up right quick. To snooze. Have a short, light sleep, especially during the day. That don't make no sense. To snooze. Like I said, I'm a snoozer. I do it all the time. And, sometimes I end up being late. But it's cool, though. It's cool. It is what it is. Because it's a Monday. Everybody's, moving a little slow on Monday. Everybody, my weekend was, my son and his team, they lost on Friday by 2, so they're out of the playoffs, so the season's over. Getting ready to go back into AAU basketball. I'm gonna be honest with you. I dealt a lot with my anxiety this weekend. It was weird a little bit, but I still managed to do what I had to do. But yeah, I really struggled with my anxiety this weekend. I took my meds and stuff. And this is the thing, people. You don't have to be ashamed of taking meds for anxiety and depression and stuff. Listen, you got to do whatever you got to do so that it works. You feel what I'm saying? Because you really have to get to yourself and take care of yourself. Like, you don't want to sacrifice your quality of life because of anxiety and depression. And it's real. It really is real. And there's no shame in my game. None at all. No shame in my game, because there's just none. There's none. Because it's real. So I'm on my meds. My anxiety comes from when I feel stuff in my body or something, and then my brain takes it and just goals, and I guess I become like almost like a type of hypochondriac, you could say, you know. But I mean, that's just stuff I deal with. You feel what I'm saying? That's just stuff I deal with. So it is what it is. But other than that, had a good weekend. Was in Jersey, like I said, for basketball, that kind of stuff. But it was cool. How was your weekend? What's good, Gail? Got Philly in the house. Apostle Kenneth Gale, one of my brothers from another mother, is in the house. Philly. Yeah, but I tell people all the time, anxiety's real. It's real. It's real. And but it's Monday. I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. Like, I need you to wake up. Like, get up, get out. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do to wake up. Well, see, my wake up thing is Dunkin' Donuts. That's my wake up thing. So, that's what I do to wake up. So, whatever you got to do to wake up, whether you got to take a cold shower, where you got to go in and look in the mirror and talk to yourself, whatever you got to do, let's get Monday going. And let's go ahead and have a good day. We're going to have a productive day today. We're going to have a really, really productive day today. And we're going to agree to it. We're going to have a productive day. So, what has happened over the weekend? They still fighting this war over cross seas. Like, President Donald Trump is calling for countries to rely on oil shipping through the Strait of Hormuz to help patrol the region. The Strait of Hormuz is one of the most important oil routes in the world. Roughly 20% of global oil shipments pass through that narrow waterway. Like, so we already talked about it, that the prices of gas have skyrocketed. Especially, I felt, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. I feel for the people that got premium cars, like, gotta use premium gas, like Benzes, Beamers. I think the the Lexus. I think Lexus got to use premium gas. I'm not sure, but it's crazy. Like, I feel for y'all. Like, I had a Benz, I had a Beamer, I had all of that. I had a Land Rover, like, I had all of that. I even had a Dodge. What was it? Dodge Ram 1500. Never again. Never again. Like, there's no way I can do it. Gas is expensive. So I had to eventually get myself a fuel efficient car because I just couldn't do it. Like, I was spending with my truck, with my pickup truck, I was spending almost $350 a week just in gas. And that was like regular. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was just regular gas. So, nah, it's not doing it. Not doing it. Not. I am not doing it. So, I'm sitting here looking at myself on the camera. Like, I'm telling myself, yo, wake up. Wake up. So I like I said, gas has been going up, it's going up, and it's all because of this war in Iran. I'm not really into politics like that. I mean, people vote for who they vote for. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I mean, I have my opinions, but people vote for who they vote for. Donald Trump is in office because people voted for him. Just point blank, period. That's why he's in there. I mean, what can you say? People voted for him, and now he's in there. And here's my 2 cents. Just my opinion. This is my show. I'll say what I want to say. For me, Donald Trump did everything you knew he was going to do. I know what he said, but you don't look at people's, you don't really, you can listen to what they say, but you got to learn people's tendencies and watch their behaviors. Wasn't he president before? You think he wasn't going to do the same thing? Okay, we'll let that go. Oh, man, I appreciate it, Gail. I appreciate it. But, yeah, Trump is going to be Trump. We're going to leave it at that. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Massive winter storm hitting the U.S. Major weather system has been sweeping across the United States from March 13th through today, bringing heavy snow, strong winds, and severe weather across several states. Meteorologists say that the storm formed when Arctic air collided with moisture from the Pacific, creating blizzard conditions across parts of the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Listen, we've been getting crazy weather here. We've been getting crazy weather. Like, it's been 60s, 70s in central PA. Like, where they do that at? Like, in March? We getting 60, 70 degree. It was 80 degrees the other day. 80 degrees. I was sitting there like, whoa. But then you see, now, I'm not one of those people. Just because it get warm don't mean I'm going to start wearing shorts and stuff. Y'all know y'all got them friends, as soon as it heats up, right? They start wearing shorts. And it's like, I don't know, guess maybe because I had a country grandmother, like you can't wear them shorts, because if you put them shorts on too early, you're gonna get sick. And I ain't trying to get sick. And that flu has been going around really, really big and really strong. So, y'all gotta stay safe out here, man. You gotta stay safe. Gotta stay safe out here, because I'm telling you, these diseases, but listen, the older you get, the more you realize how much you gotta take care of your body. You really do, you really gotta take care of yourself. And that means you gotta learn how to deal with the elements. Stop going outside, put on a coat, put on a hood, wrap up with a scarf and stuff like that. But, we about to go into the summer. But, just make sure you take care of yourself. Put yourself in a good position so that you don't get sick, that the elements don't cause you to get sick. All right? We agree? Got you. All right. So let's keep going. The Oscars was this weekend. The Oscars. And I'm telling you, Michael B. Jordan is killing the game right now. He's killing the game right now. Michael B. Jordan is killing the game. Michael B. Jordan got Best Actor for Sinners. Now, I thought Sinners was a dope movie. I really do. But I like the vampire stuff. Like, I like that kind of I like scary stuff. Now, everybody don't like scary movies. I like scary movies because they don't bother me. It's not like I'm gonna be sitting there like thinking that this scary movie is gonna happen once I cut the TV off. It's not gonna happen. You feel me? Like, scary movies just don't bother me. But listen, Michael B. Jordan has won the Best Actor Oscar for The Sinners at the 98th Academy Awards. This is Jordan's first Oscar, for which he triumphed over a strong field including Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, and Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. Yo, he not only won, but he had some great competition. And I'm gonna be real with you, like, Leonardo DiCaprio is bomb, yo. Like, he's good. Like, Ethan Hawke, great. These are great actors, and he got Actor of the Year. So, Best Actor of the Year. So, like, we need to give kudos You know, I'm trying some of these effects. Let's see. Well, I'm supposed to have effects, but I don't know if they work. That was supposed to be the applause right there. But you know, it listen, people out here doing all kinds of stuff. You know, we talked last week, um, that Bam, hit his 83. Like, look, I said it in my Facebook post. Thank you for the hearts, people. I really appreciate it. Hey, that's another thing. Um, hey, hit those hearts, hit those likes, share the joint. TikTokers, if you want to give me a gift, that's cool. If not, that's fine too. But just make sure you tap the screen, show me some love. Again, welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. I am your host, KP, aka Futuristic Vinyl. But in the streets, they know me as House. Thank you for joining me today. It's Motivational Monday because I know some of y'all don't want to go to work. I know some of y'all about to be a no call, no show. Hey, Craig, don't get fired on your day off. Just don't get fired. Feel me? Don't get fired. But what we've been talking about gas prices are like. We've been talking about the weather because the weather's been kind of crazy, but the weather is shifting and stuff. It's shifting, and we're going into springtime. It's coming. It's coming. Again, if you're just coming in, hey, tell me good morning and tell me where you're from. You feel me? So I know who I'm dealing with, and I don't just let everybody in my house. And make sure you understand the rules of the house. Whatever we say in the house stays in the house, and don't go on my refrigerator. And if we got to go somewhere and we get in my car, don't touch my radio. All right. Um, but yo, he won Best Actor, and that's dope. And big ups to Miles Canton, um, like for his part in that movie. Like he killed too, and like that was crazy. And I really believe that was I think that was Miles's first movie. I'm not sure, but like, but he's a phenomenal singer though. He's a phenomenal singer. Like his whole family is singers. The Figueroas, like Timony and Anisha, like they are phenomenal singers. I mean, his grandpa, Archbishop Figueroa, like great man of God, like up in New York, but you know, they just they're just a talented family. But he kills that movie. He kills that movie. Like he gets to sing. They said he learned how to play the guitar in like 3 months. So they said what you hear on the movie is actually him. It's live. So I'm like, okay, all right. That's definitely, that's definitely what's up. And you know, people like people are actually being successful, not just on the on on the major stage, but you are connected to some successful people, and you got to learn how to appreciate the people that are really dope in your life. You got to learn how to appreciate them, because I think sometimes we look at the fact that we want quantity of people, but excuse me, but I don't need a lot of people. I just need quality at this point. I just need quality. Like, that's it. I just need quality people in my life. People that I can count on, people that are loyal, people that are, can be honest but respectful with you. Like, those are the kind of people I need in my life. I need them kind of people. I don't need people who gonna sit there and lie to me. I don't need people who gonna sit there and steal from me. I don't need people in my life who are gonna sit there and pretend like you cool with me, but you not. I don't need them kind of people. So everybody in my life at this point is proven. They proven. They are proven. And if they ain't proven, at some point they will be proven. And it's gonna go from there. But yeah, I've done a lot of I did a lot of like assessing in my life. You can't let everybody into your space. You can't. You can't let everybody into your space. And you actually have to be mindful that you don't let everybody in your space. Because some people, they leeches and vultures. They're gonna come into your space and try to manipulate you. They're gonna try to take advantage of you. They're gonna try to exhaust your resources. Like it's real. It's real. People do that. But you gotta be smart enough to be like, nah, I'm not gonna let you do that. We're not gonna do that here. You feel like, nah, we're not gonna do that. And some people think about this. I learned how to be blunt with people. Like I learned how to be really straightforward with people because when you are straightforward with people, you ain't got to worry about what I'm thinking. You ain't got to worry about what I'm thinking because I'm telling you what I'm thinking. So people, I guess I just got to the place where what people think about me don't bother me. So you might as well just save it. Like save it for something else. You're wasting your breath because you don't pay my mortgage. You don't pay my car payment. You don't pay my life insurance. You don't put gas in my car. You don't put food on my table. So why do I actually care what you think? Why? And then, what you think, how is what you're thinking or how is your opinion actually benefiting me? Did you give me your credit card to go shopping? Did you actually give me your hands and help me do what, I needed to do? If you ain't volunteering services, then learn how to shut your mouth. Like for real. Stay out of people's business. Concentrate on your own square. Concentrate on your own square. All right, let's move. Hey, Bruno Mars got a new album coming out. His new album is The Romantic, debuted at number one on the Billboard, marking his return after nearly a decade without a full album. The lead single, I Just Might, also debuted at number one on the Billboard Hot 100. Listen, we already talked about music. I think that we talked about it on Friday, like the best eras of music. And for me, I think the best eras of music for me are like the late 60s, the 70s, the 90s, and the early 2Ks. So to me, that's the best era of music. I don't care what genre it is. I think those are the eras of music: gospel, R&B, rock, pop, all of that. I really believe those are the best the best eras of music. And so one of the things I like about Bruno Mars is that Bruno actually likes those eras of music, and he's not afraid to actually do those kind of songs. Like he's not scared to touch funk. He's not scared to touch ballads. Like he really does. He really takes us back. Like he really takes us back to the 90s, like to like New Jack Swing. And like I haven't heard him do a neo soul joint yet, but I mean, when you look at soul music, he got like Silk Sonic, like him and Anderson .Paak, which is one of my favorite like duos. Like that is crazy. Smoking Out the Window, all kinds of stuff. Like that album was tough, and it sounded authentic too. Like they kept the sound authentic. Like even like in the mixing and the vibe, it just made you feel like you was in that era of time. So Bruno Mars, go check him out. Go check out The Romantic. And next time we get up on Wednesday, y'all can let me know what you think about it. and we can do that. The music awards, the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards, is coming on March 26th in Los Angeles, and it will be hosted by rapper and actor Ludacris. All right, so like I'm excited to see what's going to happen. It says singer Taylor Swift currently leads all artists with 9 nominations, while Miley Cyrus will receive the Innovator Award. Yo, for real, y'all remember Miley Cyrus, like Hannah Montana? Like, that was crazy. And then the fact that Billy Ray Cyrus was her dad, and they played on the show together. And I thought Miley Cyrus was dope, and then she got older. And it's funny how these kid actors, they get older, right? They get older and they just want to wig out. They like really just want to go to the total opposite side of the fence. Like, and that's crazy. That is crazy. Like, you don't have to, it's like they get, and for lack of better words, they get all the way holed out. Like, it's like, why are you really like going through this? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to change that much just because you grew up. Like, but then these kid prodigies and these kid superstars, they start smoking weed and they start smoking crack and cocaine, and they just kind of get out there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, let's talk about this. Yo, like, the stuff that goes on behind those doors is crazy. I mean, crazy. The stuff that goes on we don't want to talk about it. People don't want to talk about it. But yo, some crazy stuff be happening behind them closed doors, man, like behind them sets. And you be like, dang, like, for real? Like, that's nutty, as my son would say. They all kinds of stuff. Like, they sleeping with these kids, and all of this predator pedophile stuff. And here's the thing, my thing is this. I hold the parents responsible. Like, why are you letting your kid go through that kind of stuff? Like, why do you have to, like, for real, like, why do you have to, like, compromise yourself just to be successful or climb the ladder? Like, why can't it just be based off of skill and based off of talent? And you like, why do I have to give you a favor in order to get a part? And they, I've talked to people that live in Hollywood. I've talked to people who are striving, aspiring actors and musicians and singers, and they go out to LA, and they, people ask them to do some of the darndest things. Not me, says the cat. Not I. You can have it. And I'm really to that point. I really could care less about being a celebrity. I really could care less about it. That's real. I don't care about it no more. At one point, now, I ain't gonna lie. At one point in my life, I actually wanted to be a celebrity. I actually wanted to be famous. I wanted to be, because I think I'm good at what I do. I've done a lot of things. I've been successful with a lot of things. I've been able to go a lot of places and do a lot of things, and you feel what I'm saying? But like, I'm not going to compromise myself just for a promotion. It's not gonna happen. I'd rather just stay where I'm at and just and get it on the hustle. That's just how I feel about it. Again, to all of the people who are coming in, whether you're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. I am your host, KP, aka Futuristic Vinyl, and in the streets they know me as House. Just glad that you could tune in on this Motivational Monday. Just trying to help you get your day started Hopefully I say something that motivates you. Hopefully I say something that makes you smile. Hopefully I say something that makes you laugh. Whatever it is, I just want to try to help you get going on. That's the whole point of this morning show. It's a place of no judgment. It's, you can give your opinion. You can let people know how you feel. But there's only one. There's a house rule. What we say in this house stays in this house. Don't be go out here spreading people business and all that kind of stuff. Don't be going to run and tell that and run and tell this. Don't be doing all that. Be respectful. And and even in your delivery, be respectful. We don't have to down people. We don't have to belittle people just for our opinion to go forward. Just be respectful. All right. So it's just good that y'all are here. I'm glad that y'all are here. Again, we've been talking about gas. We've been talking about the weather. We talked about the Oscars with Michael B. Jordan getting Best Actor for Sinners at the 98th Academy Awards. We've been talking about Bruno Mars and his new album, where he's sitting #1 on the Billboard 200, and I Just Might is the #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. So, and the Music Awards, iHeart Radio Music Awards is coming up March 26th in Los Angeles. So, excuse me, trying to clear my throat. But yeah, it's time for the question of the day. Here it is. Do award shows like the Oscars still matter today? Or has social media replaced them as the place where culture happens? Is getting a Grammy, is it still considered to be prestigious? Or would you rather have 1 million followers on your podcast or on your page? Which one? Like, have the awards, these awards, like the Academy Award, the Oscars, the Grammy, the Stellar, the Dove, the NAACP, the Trailblazer Awards, like the iHeart Radio, the MTV Awards, like, are they becoming irrelevant? Are they becoming almost kind of, are they becoming a dinosaur? Because everything happens on here. Y'all answer that question for me. Would y'all rather have a Grammy, Oscar, some type of major award, or would you rather have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million followers? What do y'all think about it? I'm gonna be honest with you. Excuse me. I'm really trying to evolve with the times. I mean, it would be dope to have a Grammy because I think it has history to it. Or, I mean, I'm not gonna get an Oscar because I'm not an actor, but a Grammy, I would love to have a Grammy, a Stellar Award, a Dove Award, a NAACP Award, or whatever. I would love to have that Trailblazer Award. I would love to have one of those. But is it really gonna make me a better? Is it gonna make me better? I do know this though. You get that Grammy tag, even if you're nominated for a Grammy, your price tag changes. Your price tag changes just because you are a Grammy nominated artist. You feel what I'm saying? So that's like real crazy. So, but I mean, that's just me. I would just prefer to have the followers. I would just prefer to have the followers. That's it. But to each his own, everybody's not always into that or whatnot. But to me, I would rather get with the times, because with the times you're going to you're going to get, I guess, I don't know, like, that's really weird. It's really weird because you want to, you want the traditional stuff, but then also you want to be relevant today too. So y'all tell me that. I got my homeboy Jason Cornish on today. Delaware, well, we can say Delaware, Maryland, New York is in the house because he's always that's my college buddy. We've been friends since college. But you're right. I need them followers. It's just like now, even in the music industry, at one point we used to sell CDs out the back of our cars. We used to sell CDs. People don't buy CDs no more. They don't buy CDs no more. They don't. They buy subscriptions. They get subscriptions to Apple Music and Spotify, and they get these subscriptions, and it's like, man, like they don't even download your music no more. So you don't even get, like, you're getting paid off of streams. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, in order to make some money, you gotta have millions and millions and millions of streams. It's not gonna happen. And it's for the musician. If you are a musician and you're watching this show, I want you to know that if you want to make some money, right? If you want to make some money, you need to start performing. Point blank, period. Negotiate your contracts and perform live. Because, I mean, it's cool. Yeah, put your music out, on all of the social media and digital platforms. But for real, like, you ain't really making no money like that. So look for the places to perform. Get a residency at a restaurant, a club, or somewhere. That's how you do that. Like, and create your own following, like, outside of social media. Like, touch your fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, interact with your fans. Because I remember there was a time back in the day, I be trying not to show my age, but there was a time where before people would drop an album, they would tour the album first and then drop the album, because they would see what songs was hitting, what songs wasn't hitting, what song was going to be the single, like what song was going to come after the first single, like what was going to be the second single, all kinds of stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's just not like that. So again, the question for the first hour, do award shows like the Oscars still matter today, or has social media replaced them as the place where culture happens? Like I said, for me, I'd rather for you to give me 2 million followers, because that's where you're gonna get your money from. TikTok's paying, Facebook's paying, Instagram. I think Instagram's paying. And I'm getting ready to actually go on. We're going to be adding Twitch to our we're putting Twitch in the mix. So we're going to be on Facebook, YouTube, IG, TikTok, Twitch, like, because you have to. And I'm really trying to evolve. Like, that's just being honest. I'm trying to evolve. I think that's where we're at a place. Like, you got to be willing to evolve. My grandmother had this saying, right? Wait a minute. Gotta keep them fresh, baby. Y'all know I'm always. We always gonna have the lip stuff ready. So, nah, we ain't trying to be popping glossy, all that. No, we just want to look normal. But yeah, like, we gotta evolve, people. We gotta evolve. We gotta learn how to evolve. Because if you want to be relevant, and I'm not saying that you got to get rid of everything that you know or everything that you do, but you do got to learn how to evolve, because in evolution is actually growth. But people don't want to evolve. People want to keep doing the same thing. You got that one uncle that you know, he figured out he looked good in that velour suit back in 92, 89, 92, and he still got the same style. It don't change. He not, he everywhere he go, he gonna always have that velour suit and that long suit jacket for that Easter suit. Like, it's just never gonna happen. You feel like he's never gonna change. I don't want to be that guy. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a little bit hard for me to make the transition from baggy to slim fit. It took me a minute. It really took me a minute to make that transition. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I just didn't feel right. Like, if I don't know, I just didn't. It just felt like, it felt like I had on compression shorts or something. You know, like, all in your thighs, and I got an athletic build. You know, and it was weird because I'm a suit wearer too. That's my thing. Going to the slim fit suits. I'm like, how how do you expect me to breathe? Because even when you would get your size, it was still tight. But here's another factor. I was 363 pounds too trying to do that. Eh, Slim fit just don't work when you ain't fit. It don't work. It just don't work. I'm gonna say it again. Slim fit don't work when you ain't fit. You gotta have you. And I'm telling you because I was one of the people that I was trying to get the look. And don't get me wrong, I can wear a multitude of looks and look good in them. I think so. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion because it's my show. It's my show, so I can say whatever I want to say. I think I really look good in suits. I think I look good in urban. I think I look good in business professional. I think I look good. Like, I'm turning into an H&M guy. But my size now, and you know what? Let's clap it up for me. I lost 135 pounds. 135 pounds. 135 pounds. So losing that kind of weight allowed me the opportunity to go back to Old Navy, to go back to H&M, to go back to like you know, the different stores for small people. Now don't get me wrong, uh I'm still tall, so sometimes I have to make sure that I can get a 32, 34 inches in the length the same length of the pants. But other than that, it's just telling you, like, making that change from baggy to slim fit was crazy. Like, I'm just being honest with you, man. I had to clean out my whole closet when I lost all that weight. Excuse me. I looked like I was wearing my brother's clothes. Like, and I'm not talking about, well, because my baby brother is he's 6'9". So like it really did look like I was wearing his clothes. Like, and because I'm 6'6", so like, and that still I was still looking, and it's like, wow, for real. But I had to evolve. I had to evolve if I wanted to. I mean, if I really wanted to be, you know, if I really wanted to be if I wanted to be relevant, you got to look the part too. You feel me? You got to look the part. My mom taught me that. If you whatever position or whatever career you want to be in, you have got to look the part. So if you want to be a manager, then you got to be cool with wearing business professional stuff. That means you gonna have to you can't go shop at City Trends. You can't go, like, you can't go to City Trends. And now you need to go. Now, don't get me wrong, go to Burlington or go to Gabe's or whatever stores. If you're on a budget, like, you can go to these stores, and you gotta learn how to dress the part. That's just point blank, period. Um, but I think, like, these kids these days, like, it's the most craziest thing ever. Where are my LA people at? Where are my California people? I got anybody on here from California? Especially like Hollywood, LA, that area. I'm trying to figure out, why are y'all clothes so big? I mean, huge. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's dope. Like, it's a style, but, like, where do y'all be getting these clothes from? That's what I be trying to figure out. Where do y'all be getting these clothes from? Because they just be big. The pants look like parachute pants. Like, I'm like, yo. And then for some reason, and this is the way they explained it to me, like, the LA look is kind of, quote unquote, like the homeless look. And I'm like, that's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what they choose to do. So it's their style. So that's what people are making. That's what they're selling. Like, these people are buying stuff that looks like homeless gear, brand new. Like, because that's the style. That's what I'm saying. You kind of gotta go with the flow, and in order to be relevant. And sometimes being relevant is sometimes it's kind of weird. So you got to kind of draw the line to what works for you. You know, you got to draw the line with what works for you. Um, so to all of the people who are just coming in, welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. I am your host, KP, aka Futuristic Vinyl. That's my stage name. And then, but they know me in the streets as House. Welcome to my house. Here's the one rule: what we say in the house stays in the house. And we respectful over in here. We over in these parts. We respectful. You can give your opinion. You can say what you want to say, but just be respectful with it. You feel me? Respectful. Um, and but the question of the day was: do you believe, do award shows like the Oscars still matter today, or has social media replaced them as the place where it happens? Hey, I would love to hear y'all opinions about it. Let me know what you think. We're gonna keep moving on. Um, Today's Monday. It's Monday. Um, it's crazy. It's just Monday. You feel me? It's just Monday. Mondays always suck though, because Mondays suck because you have to cut your Sunday short. So if you don't get what you need to get in Friday night, Saturday, then you got to cut Sunday short. Like, because you got to be in the bed, you got to put your stuff up. You got to, get yourself together, get in the mindset to go to work on Monday. I'm thankful that I get to I'm my own boss, you know. Um, so I'm thankful for that. But I do got a real job though. Listen, I told you, this podcast for me is therapy. I mean, if I make some money on it, I make some money on it. But this is therapy for me. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose my brain. You know, that's it. I don't want to lose my brain. I don't want to, like, I don't want to go crazy, because that's real. People be actually going crazy. They be actually going crazy. Like, and crazy people be killing people, and all kinds of stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like, I be sitting there like, real, like, what? Who pissed in your cereal? Like, it's not that serious. It really is not. Like, to go, like, now, I will say this. Because if you know me, I carry, and I'm not. The moment I feel threatened, it's a wrap. It is what it is. Like, and I ain't gonna feel bad about it. But here's the thing: I'm not just gonna pull that out just because I'm having a bad day. It's not gonna happen. I have to be under attack or in danger. Like I'm not. No, I lost my job, so I'm gonna go in here and shoot everybody. No, we're not doing that. Like, But the craziest part is, it happens. I read this story over the weekend. There was a guy. I can't remember exactly what happened, but he got in an argument with his wife and her parents, and he ended up killing the wife, parents, kids, and himself. That's crazy. He ended up killing his wife, her parents, and his kids, and then killed himself. Now, I don't know about you, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Like, one, I'm not gonna kill myself. Like, I don't care how bad it gets. It's just not, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've actually tried to kill myself, and I promised myself I would never do that ever again, ever. That's real talk. I really was depressed. Like, I really was going through it. Like, I was dealing with traumas, and I had all these trauma triggers and all of this kind of crazy stuff. And I mean, I was literally, like, for real. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna show you this. Right? I got this tat on my arm. I don't know how to do it. How would I do it? Wait a minute. Yo, I got this tat on my arm, right? To cover up the scar from where, I tried to take my own life. So listen, it's never that serious. And I don't know who's going through whatever, but it's never that serious. Just find help. Like, take your meds, do what you gotta do. It's okay. Like, there's always some way to work it out. You just gotta be around the right people. You gotta be around the right people. So we about to wrap up today because it is Monday, and I'm learning that you can only put an hour on. Because I was gonna do an hour and 30 minutes, but you can only do an hour on TikTok. So we're gonna try to stay within that limit. Now, what I might start doing is Monday. So here's the schedule, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the InDaHouse Morning Show, right? I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do nightcaps on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll let you know. And nightcap gets a little bit more, gets a little bit more adult. Not X-rated or nothing like that. But we have some hard discussions, probably talk about some taboo stuff. But I tell people like this: knowledge is power, right? And sometimes talking about stuff empowers people. So I want to talk to people. We got to talk about sex. We got to talk about health. We got to talk about finances. We got to talk about relationships. We got to talk about all that stuff. Because guess what? The more you talk about it and the more you bring it to light, the more you learn how to deal with it. So there should be nothing that's too taboo that you can't talk about it. But like I said, in this house, we respectful. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just be honest with you. Once we start talking about that stuff, like the taboo stuff, please don't come for me. Please don't come for me in my DMs, because everybody knows that I pastored for 25 plus years. Everybody knows I still am I still do ministry and all kinds of stuff, but I'm a human being. I am a human being. I am a man. You feel what I'm saying? I am a father. I am a husband. I'm all of that. Like, I'm all of that. So I need help. I need to talk about stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no square over here. Like, I'm just not a square. Like, so I'm just letting you know we do the nightcap, which we probably will. I'm just trying to make sure I do everything right. I want to provide you with professional looking, good sounding, entertainment, because it's for entertainment purposes only. I pray that it helps you, but it's entertainment. Like, social media is not real life. You feel what I'm saying? Social media is not real life. So I'm just telling you, please don't come for me, because I'm gonna come for you. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel, because I don't hold back for people no more. I don't. So I'm just letting you know. I'm just telling you, like, once we start talking about, even on this show, it's a morning show, so I ain't going too hard, because there's a place and a time and a place for everything. But still, don't come for me, please don't. And if you see this, and hey, throw me some hearts if you in support of me, like, just like showing me some love, because these people don't come for me, because that's what happened to the show last time. That's why I stopped the show, because everybody kept coming for me. But here's the difference. I didn't know how to handle it. So I took that L. You feel what I'm saying? I took that L because I didn't know how to handle it. But check this out. I know how to handle it now. So you can come for me if you want. You can come for me if you want. I don't think you want that. But anyway, I appreciate you being in the house. I got a little bit of morning inspiration for you. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Check this out. Monday mornings feel heavy, new responsibilities, new challenges, new expectation. But the message in this verse reminds us that we are not meant to face life alone. Strength does not always come from having all the answers. Sometimes it comes from having the courage to take the next step. So if today feels overwhelming, take it one step at a time, one task at a time, one decision at a time. Progress is built through consistent moving. Keep moving forward. That's my inspirational word for you today. Listen, it's okay to have your moment, but don't lose your momentum. All right. Thank you to everybody who spent their morning in the house with me. We talked about the world, we talked about culture, and hopefully we started the week with some good energy. And remember the one rule of the house: what we say in the house stays in the house. All right. I will see y'all on Wednesday, and I am looking forward to possibly getting the nightcap started. The nightcap will probably be like 9 or 10 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we're gonna see what happens. But until then, hey, I appreciate you. Much love. I'll see you on Wednesday. All right.
What we say in the house stays in the house. No leaks, no tweets.